Tonight, I don't want you to ask yourself the question, who am I? Because that question stresses us out. I want you to ask yourself the question, who is God? And we're gonna read in Matthew chapter 16, verse 13. It's gonna be on the screen through 18. This is a powerful moment. So backstory, Jesus is with his disciples, and they're in Caesarea Philippi. So Caesarea Philippi, that's where they're going. This place is literally called the gates of hell, okay? Not the place you take your family and friends. Yet Jesus is going straight to Caesarea Philippi, where the gates of hell are, to meet with all of his disciples and to kind of tell them a little game plan. It's about to get really cool, what we're about to read. But in Caesarea Philippi, it's really interesting that he was in this place at this time to have this conversation. And I think that was so intentional because everything Jesus does is with so much intention. And in this place, it was literally known as the central place for false worship. And so in this place, there was a god that originated there, the god of Pan, and it was a very lustful god. There were literally gods and like dancing goats happening and worshiping that. And there was all kinds of different worship and different gods and different things going on. And so Jesus is right here in the central place of false worship, in the central place where everyone's trying to figure out who God is to them, what they're gonna worship, what gets them to life. There was a fertility god, people praying for babies. There's all kinds of things that people were going here to find a taste of God, and there were all these other gods as an option. And Jesus brought his disciples here to have a conversation with them. And I just wonder if it's just so intentional of God that you would be in college of all places, when all these things are pulling at your attention. You're gonna do this, or you're gonna do that, are you gonna be this, or you're gonna be that, are you gonna believe this, or you're gonna believe that, are you gonna believe what your mom said, are you gonna believe what your dad said, are you gonna believe what your friends say? To have this specific conversation for you, to answer for yourself who he is.